Sri Lanka is a small island nation in the Indian Ocean. The soothing waters, lush scenery, ancient relics and the year-round hospitable weather have inspired many to call Sri Lanka the Pearl of the Indian Ocean. The fertile land, geographically positioned as an important hub in Asia, has been both a welcoming stop for the weary traveller and a target for the conqueror. Today, a major threat to Sri Lanka are natural hazards. The 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami devastated the lives and economy of Sri Lanka. It was one of the deadliest disasters to ever occur in the country, with nearly 40,000 people dead or missing, and damages and losses calculated at 218 billion rupees. Sri Lanka has also been frequently affected by cyclones, floods and landslides. The 1978 cyclone cost the lives of 915 people and affected another 470,000. In 2003, floods and landslides killed more than 400 innocent souls and impacted the lives of nearly 700,000 people. More recently, life losses due to the recurring floods and landslides of May 2016 and 2017 caused by high-intensity southwest monsoonal rains were reported as 210 and 293 respectively. The number of people affected exceeded 493,000 and 819,000 respectively. Damages and losses were estimated at 100 billion rupees in 2016 and 70 billion rupees in 2017. On the other hand, northeast and central Sri Lanka have been suffering from the unbearable consequences of prolonged drought. The 2001 drought affected the lives of 3.1 million people. The drought is currently hindering the agricultural production of many poverty-stricken regions of the country. The government has provided relief to the amount of 4.5 billion a month for those affected by drought. As an equatorial island nation, Sri Lanka is especially prone to the effects of global climate change, which have been exacerbated by human activities in the recent years. Though development is needed to address social and economic needs, unplanned development has led us into a path of an unsustainable future. Continuing to make decisions without the necessary information, particularly that of the impacts of development on ecosystems, have been disastrous all around the world. The 1992 Earth Summit presented the Rio Conventions as a global solution to conserve our ecosystems and to strengthen the lives of people. The 2005 Hyogo Framework for Action and the 2015 Sendai Framework for Disaster Risk Reduction invited nations to take local actions to mitigate disaster risks and to invest in building back better. The goals and the targets of the Rio Conventions and the Sendai Framework are bringing us closer to the achievement of the Agenda 2030 Sustainable Development Goals. The common feature of these global goals is that their progress is compared to universal and local targets. This promotes the mainstream use of environmental and disaster management data, which will be a stepping stone into evidence-based decision-making in development. The Data Project realizes this very goal by strengthening environmental and disaster-related data management mechanisms and by improving the capacity of government agencies to use data for planning, monitoring and decision-making. The project is supported by the United Nations Development Programme and implemented by the Ministry of Disaster Management and the Ministry of Mahabali Development and Environment. Nearly 60 government agencies generate data related to the fields of climate change, land degradation, biodiversity and disaster risk reduction. Interagency cooperation is pivotal to make data available and accessible for decision makers, researchers and the public. The data-driven decision web portal being developed by the Data Project will facilitate this process by presenting the people of Sri Lanka with a one-stop hub to access data sources. Open access data and the use of data for evidence-based decision-making are yet to be engraved in our culture. Building a culture of data sharing may take time, but it will enable and empower the governments and citizens alike to make collective and inclusive decisions that will lead us to a sustainable future. Let us make our beautiful Sri Lanka a paradise for all. Find out how to make data-driven decisions today. Visit us at datasmart.lk.